I will go so crazy on everyone if they touch one thing in this room.
A former Skims employee recently exposed shocking secrets about how Kim Kardashian actually runs her shapewear business. Apparently, she's been using some super shady methods to boost the profits of her billion-dollar brand. So what exactly did the ex-employee reveal? The truth about what's really going on behind the scenes at Skims and how Kim has allegedly been lying to customers is absolutely insane. So let's get into it. According to Indy 100, an ex-Skims staffer recently spilled some serious tea on TikTok about what she had learned while working for Kim's loungewear brand. In a video posted under the username Shauna Taylor, she said that she would be airing out the company's dirty laundry for a truly bizarre reason. The former employee explained that she had been working in the marketing department for 2 years up until recently. She claimed that she had allegedly just been fired for calling in sick the day before she recorded the video, which left her feeling extremely upset. Because of how frustrated Shauna Taylor was over being unexpectedly terminated, she wanted to publicly put Skims on blast. She decided to share some startling secrets about the business that Kim had seemingly been keeping under wraps for her own selfish benefit. The ex-staffer revealed that Skims supposedly uses different qualities of materials depending on a customer's order size. She said that if someone spends under $1,000 on their order, they'll receive lower quality products. But if a person spends more than $2,000 when they place an order, they'll reportedly get premium quality items with special packaging. Before Shauna Taylor exposed the next secret, she gave her audience a pretty disturbing warning. She told the video's viewers that they should never buy certain undergarments from Skims, and the reason why was honestly outrageous. The ex-employee explained that when items are returned to the company, they allegedly aren't washed before they're resold, even if they were worn by the customer first. She added that it doesn't matter if the items are undergarments, they still don't get cleaned before being repackaged and shipped to the next customer. If Shauna Taylor's allegations is true, and Skims really does resell worn products without cleaning them first, that's incredibly gross. It sounds like Kim is so greedy that she would rather send customers dirty items than simply pay a little more money to her workers. Kim definitely isn't hurting for money, so she could easily afford to pay a team of employees to make sure any returned products are clean before being resold. But the former staffer had one last bombshell secret to share that was seriously unbelievable. Next, Shauna Taylor said that even though Skims uses packaging that states it isn't plastic and is easily biodegradable, that's not the case. She explained that it's actually made of LDPE, a type of synthetic plastic that's very difficult to recycle. She added that Kim's brand says that it uses environmentally friendly packaging that is not plastic, which is obviously a total lie. According to Changing Markets Foundation, a sustainability group, it's possible that the packaging used by Skims might eventually break down, but it's extremely misleading that the company claims it isn't plastic. Interestingly, Shauna Taylor's entire TikTok account has since been deleted. Maybe Kim found out about her ex-staffer's tell-all video and had her legal team send out a cease and desist letter. Either way, this isn't the first time that one of her former employees has accused her of being an unfair and insanely cheap boss. In a 2022 interview with Variety, Kim had some harsh, unsolicited advice for women in business. She said that they need to just get up and work, and added that it seems like nobody wants to work anymore. After the interview was published, Kim received a ton of backlash for her controversial viewpoint. Many social media users slammed her for bragging about her work ethic, since she has access to resources most people don't and lives a very privileged, extravagant life. One of the people who criticized Kim's statement was Jessica DeFino, who had actually been employed by the Kardashian Jenner clan in the past. She took to Twitter to share what her experience working for Kim had really been like, and what she revealed was absolutely crazy. Jessica explained that in 2015, she worked on Kim and her sister's app as an editor. But despite the fact that the Kardashian Jenner women have been super wealthy for years, the amount of money they were paying Jessica was honestly startling. Jessica claimed that she regularly spent days, nights, and weekends editing Kim and her sister's apps. However, even though she was basically working around the clock, she still couldn't afford to shop at an actual grocery store. But that wasn't all. Jessica added that she was paid so little that she could only afford groceries from the 99-cent only store. She confessed that there were even days that she had to call out sick when she wasn't feeling ill at all, and the reason was truly unbelievable. Jessica said that she had no other option but to take sick days sometimes, simply because she couldn't afford to put enough gas in her vehicle vehicle to get to the office. She was working as a freelancer at the time, so she started editing for other clients on the side just to be able to make ends meet. But what happened next was seriously insane. Jessica revealed that when Kim and her family found out that she was working with other clients, they allegedly were not okay with it. Although she hadn't done anything wrong and had only taken on more editing jobs because the Kardashian Jenner women didn't pay her enough to get by, she claimed that they scolded her for working with other clients on the side. But as awful as all of that was, it isn't even the craziest part. Jessica explained that after she realized Kim and her sisters were setting unrealistic, harmful beauty standards, she decided to completely change her career path. Jessica said that she began working as a beauty reporter so that she could call out exploitation in the industry, as well as people who promote dangerous beauty standards. But there are even more ex-staffers who have claimed that Kim was a terrible, stingy employer. According to Radar Online, in 2021, Kim was sued by several of her former employees who had worked as her housekeepers. In their lawsuit, they accused her of failing to reimburse them for work expenses and of not paying them for the hours they worked overtime. The ex-housekeepers also claimed in their filings that they weren't paid on a regular schedule, and Kim supposedly didn't give them their pay stubs either. They added that she didn't even give them legally required breaks during their shifts so they could rest or eat a quick meal. Believe it or not, the lawsuit also stated that one of the ex-staffers was underage while they worked for Kim. The Daily Mail reported that Kim had also allegedly kept 10% of her former housekeepers' wages and told them it was because she had to pay taxes on their income. But Kim supposedly never turned any of that money over to the government. Not only that, but court documents revealed that the housekeeper, who was under 18 at the time, had been forced to work more than 48 hours a week, which is against the law. And what reportedly happened when one of the ex-staffers confronted Kim was seriously unexpected. A former housekeeper wrote in the filing that at one point, he decided to question Kim about why he wasn't allowed to take any breaks and about his missing wages as well. He claimed that after he approached her about the different issues, she fired him immediately. However, Kim denied all of the allegations and refused to take responsibility for anything. She argued that she had hired the group of former employees through a third party and suggested that they bring whatever problems they had to that company instead. But even though she tried more than once to have the lawsuit dismissed, that didn't end up happening. Radar Online reported that about a year ago, Kim and her ex-housekeepers came to an unexpected agreement. Before the case went to trial, they decided to negotiate a settlement. In November, the parties privately settled the matter outside of court, which meant the terms and financial details weren't publicly released. It's absolutely awful that Kim allegedly has such a bad track record of mistreating her employees. She's incredibly rich, so it's ridiculous that many of her ex-staffers have accused her of paying them so little that they couldn't even afford their basic necessities. But now that we've gotten into how the former Skims employee exposed Kim's shady business practices, I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on the secrets that Shauna Taylor revealed about Skims, like how they allegedly use different materials based on order sizes? What do you think about the shocking claims that Kim's ex-housekeepers made in their lawsuit against her? Let me know in the comments below.